Constructivism, Problem-Based Learning by Stacy Jennings. Constructivism is a learning theory based on research about how people learn. Constructivists believe that people build or construct their own learning through personal experiences. New knowledge is attained by the way people experience the world and then reflect on those experiences. For example, a young child uses all of their senses to learn about their surroundings. When their mother tells them, "Don't touch, it's hot," the child may not understand the word hot. They can interpret that it means something scary by the intonation in mom's voice or the expression on her face. If the child doesn't heed mom's warning, they may still touch the hot stove. As they cry, mom repeats, "Don't touch, it's hot," while attending to the child's needs. The child then has a clear meaning and association that hot means various levels of pain or discomfort. Constructivism has emerged to include a vast variety of beliefs and learning strategies. One such teaching strategy that has emerged from the constructivist model is problem-based learning. Students are presented with a real-life problem in which they acquire knowledge and skills by working together to investigate, to identify, and to implement a solution for the given problem. There are several principles to problem-based learning. In problem-based learning, teachers provide open-ended, challenging questions to the students. The questions revolve around real-world problems in which there is no right or correct answer. Students work in small collaborative groups where everyone shares in the work. Students determine a solution and implement that solution to the given problem. Teachers act as a facilitator of the learning process, not a deliverer of all content knowledge. Students apply prior knowledge and new knowledge to develop relevant solutions to their given problem. Problem-based learning helps learners develop critical thinking skills and improve problem solving. It also increases the overall student engagement and allows students to transfer their learning to new circumstances. Today, problem-based learning has emerged as a standard instructional method in K-12 education. Problem-based learning is grounded in the core subjects as a way to offer directed yet hands-on learning that the students can apply to their life experiences. John Dewey was one of the first education reformers. He asserted that learning did not occur from strict memorization. He suggested that education should focus on real-world practical workshops. In these seminars, students would show the understanding of their knowledge through creativity and collaboration. Students would have a chance to think for themselves. Dewey saw the learning process as active that began with a challenge in the real world. The learner then develops and tests a solution to the challenge, at which time the student can move on to the next problem. Problem-based learning has a foundation built from very early times. Confucius and Aristotle were advocates of learning by doing. Socrates modeled learning by using questioning, inquiry, and critical thinking. During the early 20th century, Maria Montessori started a comprehensive learning environment approach regarding early childhood education. She was an expert in child development who believed that learning occurred from experiences created by interacting with the environment. Jean Piaget can also be credited in the foundations of project-based learning, even though he founded the theory of cognitive development. Piaget's approach to education states that students learn by using prior knowledge to investigate their surroundings and then reflect on those experiences. The exact roots of problem-based learning can be traced back to the late 60s, early 70s, when McMaster's University in Canada opened a new medical school. They wanted to create a brand new curriculum based on a philosophy that contains three visions: a vision of mankind and society, a vision of the role of the medical profession in society, and a vision of education. Professor Howard Burroughs and Robin Tamblyn were tasked to design this medical curriculum, which resulted in problem-based learning. Research surrounding problem-based learning suggests that it helps students develop flexible knowledge and to become lifelong learners. If you're thinking about implementing project-based learning in your classroom, I leave you with this quote from John Dewey: "Education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself."